Hello, everyone. This is our lightning talk, and it is for both posters 116 and 115, and it is being presented at the 2020 International Council of Psychologists virtual conference, although the photo is of Cancun, Mexico. So we have two poster presentations. They are companions. The first one is the impact of COVID-19 on pre-K 12 teachers, school-based mental health professionals, and their abilities to support international children's rights. The second poster is titled The Impact of COVID-19 on International Children's Rights and Children's Mental Health in the United States, Japan, Finland, Armenia, and Puerto Rico. This is a preliminary investigation. So we think our work on COVID-19 children and school professionals is important. In the spring of 2020, Sandy Shulman said, "This is psychology's moment." And this is our moment to use our knowledge of psychology to benefit children and adolescents. In the spring of 2020, we studied 239 published articles about COVID-19 and found that less than 4% of the articles were about children and adolescents. So our study is really needed. Our two poster presentations we hope will lead to future work, and we hope that you will help us. So school professionals are suffering some of the worst consequences of the coronavirus pandemic. Teaching staff are experiencing high levels of stress, very high. They are being asked to do at least two different jobs, teaching in person and teaching remotely, and of course all the other things they do with their jobs. Burnout is at an all-time high. So this stress level was surprising to us, but it was also a call to action. And we do some things that help us to relieve stress. One is the loving kindness meditation, and another was the weekly resilience meetings that we hold. And these are based on the 7 steps of healing described by Kalayjian. And these relieve stress for us and build community. They are on Zoom, but we still have a community, as you can see in the photos below. So one of the really interesting things about COVID-19 is how much it varies by location. As you know, the United States is the world leader in COVID, but it varies a great deal from state to state and also varies from different locations within states. Armenia and Puerto Rico have surprisingly high COVID rates, but this may be because of the war in Armenia and because of the multiple earthquakes in Puerto Rico. Finland has pretty low COVID infection rates, but not so its neighbor Sweden. And Japan has low COVID infection rates, although it is quite high in some parts of Japan. So children are really being disadvantaged during the coronavirus pandemic. And there are a lot of children who do not have access to electricity, internet, computers, and cell phones. And so they have no education. And another thing is that schools are providers not just of academic and intellectual development, they also provide nutrition, health, and mental health services. And we're especially concerned about the mental health of children in schools, and we can play key roles providing emotional support, psychological first aid, and stress relief. So this is the final slide, another picture of Cancun, Mexico. And although we're meeting virtually, we hope that you will find us at the conference and talk to us about our posters and what we can do.